I have a very strong dislike for my city's fire department because when I was 13, they robbed me completely. They robbed me of they robbed me of $1,200. That's a lot of money. I could buy two PS5s with that. I could I could have a PS5 for me and myself, and have 200 extra dollars for I. So let me explain what happened. When I was in 8th grade, when I was 13, I was over at this educational place, and don't worry, this is all after it's like long before they're long after closed. I shouldn't say long before. It's not the right term. And I went up because you go on the side of this educational place. It's called a school. So you would go on the side and then go up a hill, and up on the hill there would be a ton of forest, and there was a brush fire recently at that time, and I go up there and I see, oh wow, look at this nozzle. It looks like the Medigun from TF2, except it's a spray nozzle, and it's just gray acrylic paint on one part of it on the back. Normally, they should put their initials in it, and they did not. See, and then I'll tell you where I got that information from about the initials. I'll tell you where I got that from because it all comes together. So I find it along with this like little cord thing, and I think, oh wow, this must be like, oh, this must belong to the school. It might be a weed killer or something like that. So I don't take it at first. And I take a photo of it and I send it to my friends and my dad. My friends, one of them says, oh yeah, dude, it's got a name? Got a brand name on it? Yeah, it's yada yada yada. I forgot all of it. Anyway, he searches it up and it's $1,200 fucking dollars brand new. I got lots of moolah going over here. If I took it, I could make $1,200, $1,200. I text my dad the photo. It's like, oh yeah, sure, bring it back to the house. So I bring it back, and sure enough, it's just a little dirty, but that's because it was leaned up against a tree. And I go and search it up again. $1,200 brand new. So eventually, it sits on a rack in my laundry room for 3 months. It's like a little after winter, like winter kind of ended a few months after, and I'm talking to my mom about this. We have $1,000 sitting in the laundry room, and we're not doing anything with it. She's like, oh yeah, what's that? The nozzle. Wait, that's not worth that much. It can't be worth that much. So I search it up and I show her $1,200. It's like, wow. So my dad can't figure out how to use Facebook Marketplace and put a post up there. So he just posts on regular Facebook, oh yeah, looking to sell this, $900. So $900, that's not bad. It should be charged full price, maybe $1,100, since it's kind of used and all that, and it's already marked with gray acrylic paint. So imagine it had this grate on the back, kind of like what you see in a hair dryer, and then on the outside of that, it's got like this tube there, kind of like the body, and on the bottom of it, it has just gray acrylic paint on there. No initials, no nothing. So my dad puts up a post, and then we get a few offers. Some guy lowballed it for $20, and some people are saying, wow, that's a pretty expensive garden hose. It's not a garden hose. Can you see the PSI level on it? Because I swear, Facebook people, like some of these people on Facebook are straight up stupid. They are lacking brain cells, but these are all people above 30. So after my dad is out of work, he goes to the city fire department and says, "Hey, my son found this nozzle here, and like it belongs to would you like it back?" And say, "Oh yeah, you could donate it back to us." Donate? Hell no. And my dad says, "Well, no, it's my son's. He found it, so it's his decision to make." And they tell him, "Oh yeah, we have a ton more. They're just training. They're mainly for like rookies or something like that." Point is, they have a ton more of those same fire hoses. So, what do after my dad comes home and he tells me what was said and what happened? They look through the security footage, get his license plate, run it through a database, and find our address because we made a recent report to the police department at that time. And they send a cop to our house to come collect the friggin' hose nozzle. They lost because it was stolen. They reported it stolen. So they get the license plate, they get the address, and they get the name and all that, and they see the post on Facebook, and they see it's trying to be sold. No, we can't have that. Finders keepers doesn't work around here in this city. Not in my county. So they send the police over, reporting it stolen, and a police officer says that. Come knocking on the door, squad cars parked right out front on the road, on the side of the road. It's like, "Hey, come to here because of reportedly stolen fire hose?" It's not stolen if I found it lying up against a tree. And the brush fire is like not even miles away. It's, I don't know, maybe 1 yard away or something. Maybe an acre away. I'm not sure how far it is. I'm not exactly good with measuring distances, but the brush fire was a small walk away. Not a big walk, just a small walk. So he has to come collect it, take it off the shelf, give it to the police officer. Says, "Oh yeah, they're usually supposed to mark it with their initials, but they just didn't do it with this one. I'm sure you'll get a reward." And I said, "Oh, I would like $600 and a photo with all the staff outside of the fire department." I never got that. It's been a year later. They didn't give me shit. There's no reward. They just take it. Are you fucking kidding me? I got robbed of $1,200 fucking dollars from my city's fire department. And when I go to their website, guess what it says? Quality service. What kind of quality? Because it's not showing. This quality, this isn't good quality service. Because clearly this is scam quality service. You lost it. You're trying to cover your ass. And if any fire department is watching, you know who you are. You know. Because you know exactly what you did. If there's a fire department that never has done this, then they don't know who the other fire department is. They know they're clear. They know they didn't steal and rob $1,200 from a 13-year-old boy. I hear that they have a ton of these and all that, and oh yeah, we just take it back. It's not that. It's $600. I will still demand my money that you rightfully owe me. But I'm in high school now. I'm 14. It has been a year. And you still have not given me my money or my reward for finding it. You're like, oh, they held it for such a long time. Their sense of time is so fucked. So, every time I see it, I like to think that I could scream, screw you, bozo, and flip off the department, but they would get mad at that. They would probably, I don't know, they would probably call the police on me again, send an officer to my house again, and say it was harassment. The fire department cannot be dead ass. And this is coming from a city fire department. They're getting all this funding. Come on! And they keep complaining, oh, we don't have funds, yada, yada, yada. They just want to keep developing. My city is so dog shit. I want to move to New Hampshire. Get me out of this state. Because there's nothing good. I live in a blue state, and I lean more towards, red Republican. Because I actually, I like to keep my amendments, When I turn, 18 or 21, whatever the legal age is to own a gun and buy one, I would like to do it and not have to wait a year like they do in California. I would like to, I don't know, maybe wait 2 days. And then take what I'm owed. But that's a common thing because here in my city, you're not given what you're owed. You just get fucked over. And it's the same thing with any other law enforcement department. Their quality was clearly not good since one of your rookies, probably a rookie, if it was someone experienced, that was on purpose, being left there. One of their stupid little firefighters left it there. I don't know. I'm not completely sure if that's the whole thing. But, you left it there. And you're supposed to mark your initials on it. And we got all the angles of that hose on the Facebook post. They can see all of it. There are no initials, just a gray acrylic paint being marked. That's it. So, in conclusion, if my city fire department ever catches wind of this video, please share it around because I want my reward. You're supposed to give it to me. Share this video around. And I want to get this as popular as it can be. Maybe 1 million views. Because I've come to learn that the world is a pretty small place. So, message to my city fire department. Give me what I am owed. The picture I want. I want a picture with all your staff. Because I know your smiles will be so fucking fake when we take it. And I want $600 and a big fucking apology. I better see confetti. We're sorry, Eli. We are so sorry for ripping you off and robbing you. And making fraudulent accusations as well. Because I didn't steal it. As we all know. And I guarantee you, if you ask for their side of the story, they'll give you something bogus. But you could. I'm not stopping you. I don't know what they'll say. So, please, give me my money. It's been a year. And, I start charging interest. You might think I'm Jewish for it. But hey, I don't know. That's how the government works. So, it's $700 now.